know that song like the back of your hand, I'm sure, but you may not know the band singing it. That is Weezer, when they took the stage earlier this summer on Jimmy Kimmel Live. And here's the funny thing, they just released that cover of Africa by Toto a few months ago, and now it's the song your kids can't stop singing. It's a song that's all over the radio. It's a song that is suddenly cool all over again. Was it ever not cool? I don't know. Anyway, parents can only sit back and laugh. We wanted some musical perspective on this whole topic, so we're pulling in our buddy Frankie Corrigan from 97.1 ZHT, The Morning Zoo. All right, Frankie, you and I have been laughing about this because I had my sister, I was driving the car, I told you this, and my sister's like, have you heard this song? She's 18, turns up the radio, and I lost it laughing. Set the musical scene for us, though. How popular is this song right now? This song is really popular to the point where we're playing it a lot on ZHT, and top 40 stations all across the country are playing it. But it's weird to have younger people think that it's a new song. Yeah, there's an irony there, because kids are singing the song that we never stopped singing. How old do you feel right now, my friend? Pretty old, because when you and I had this conversation the other day, you said you felt old when your 18-year-old sister had said that, and then I'm like, well, I was 11 years old when this original song, Africa by Toto, came out. I remember when it was on the radio. I was 11. That's hilarious. But musically, and I always appreciate your perspective here, they kind of nailed it because it sounds so similar. It could be Toto coming through my radio. It's funny. When we were at my wife Tammy and I were out one night. We had a sitter, and the song came on, and I wasn't sure. I mean, yeah. I play it every day, and I don't, is that Toto or is it Weezer? I mean, they captured it. They did it really well. So the song was already a hit back in 1982 and all throughout the 80s. And it was a 14-year-old fan that just by, I guess it was on like as a joke, they tweeted, why don't you guys cover Toto Africa? So, and this 14-year-old fan named Mary kept pushing. And they finally ended up covering it. But, the first song that they did by Toto was Rosanna. So they did that at an awards show earlier this year. And then they eventually ended up covering this. I hadn't heard that backstory. That's really fun. That's really fun. And I do appreciate the respect they paid to the song because, come on, that's a classic. So the feedback you're getting from your 97.1 listeners, they're just loving it? Oh, they're loving it. Yeah. But it's funny, again, with the younger listeners, because, I'm quick to point it out on the air, like, this isn't a new song. Yeah. It was a hit in 1982 and all throughout the 80s, and now it's a hit again, but it's nothing new. It's just funny, but, it's just, going back to it makes me feel really old. Totally. I was just laughing. My sister's like, have you heard this? This is the coolest song. And I wanted to be like, it was ours before it was yours. Thank you very much. Good call. All right, Frankie, thanks for piping in. We appreciate it. Of course. You can catch Frankie, of course, every morning, weekday mornings on 97.1 ZHT, The Morning Zoo.